For me, being a musician, I like the way I can speak through the music. I think that's what I do. It's a tool. It's like a voice, and I can express myself more easily than any other form of communication through the viola, which is what I really like about it.
The viola itself as an instrument is incredibly expressive and introspective as well. I think it has a very different quality to the brightness of a violin or the kind of lower register of the cello. There's a yearning and a melancholy about it sometimes as well that I find really rewarding. And because the strings are thicker on a viola, the instrument doesn't want to speak as quickly and as easily as a violin does. So there's a physicality about the playing, about sort of pulling the sound out of the instrument. And I really enjoyed that sort of physically feeling that resonance in the middle of the group.
With the viola, you're right in the middle of the texture, and you have to be quite flexible to be a violist because you've got everyone else around you, the bass and the harmony and the tune. And I like that sort of ebb and flow, the sort of pulling and pushing of that. I think it's a very important stop on our sort of folk music journey. I do love going to the different venues, meeting different people, and especially like with this tour actually, I feel we're actually meeting more of the different communities, which I really like. And I suppose with touring, not only do you see different places, you meet different audiences. They are very, very specific to the area that you go into or a reaction to the hall or the space that you're working in. I think that's what I like about it most, because no two performances are then the same.
Inverness is always a treat to come to, though. Kind of it just feels it's like on the edge of the really exciting bit of Scotland. I love the sort of northwest, and it's whenever we come up here, the air feels cleaner, and it's difficult to quantify, but there's a sort of excitement, a vibrancy about it as well.
We're here in the Eden Court Theatre, and it's a very different venue, obviously, to the Community Hall in Skye and a community theatre on Mull. So I'm looking forward to sort of welcoming and reacting with a different type of audience. I really love performing new commissions, new pieces, especially when you can work with the composer. So we've got Ailey Robertson here with us. And right from the first rehearsal, just to have her sitting in and not just playing the notes that she's presented us with, but having that chance to collaborate with her and find out actually what specific things that she wants us to do with the music. And it's great, it's fresh and relevant, and it's written for us as well, which I love. When it's live, you react to the space and the audience, and of course each time you do that, it's a completely different experience.
It's like an immersion in Scottish art. We've got a contemporary Scottish composer, and her pieces are being paired with actually fairly contemporary, most of the composers still alive. So we're sort of showcasing different facets of that, how these works kind of bounce off each other.
It's actually the longest period in my whole career that I've stopped playing. I mean, I did a few things at home and a few online things, and I was teaching online as well. But it's the longest time I've actually not played, but not performed to a live audience. It's great to get out there and be communicating with everybody again. And I think the contrasting programmes are great. I suppose the ensemble is known for its mix of old and new music.
we're here to be part of our audience's lives in a meaningful way.
It's just great to be back out and just smiling at people and not wearing the masks and just interacting with people again is really good. We need our audience, and we need to do it sort of live in the moment.